Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with the collective update for the Twin Flame, Starseed, Light Worker, Earth Angel, mystics, shamans, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella. This reading is very important for the collective. As you know, the full moon in Gemini will be happening on the 29th, 30th, wherever you are in the world. And also it's a partial lunar eclipse. So for those of you who have Gemini in your chart, you may be feeling the energies already, as my Gemini is in my moon. And so you are recommended to really ground your energy, really go within, really be in touch with your emotions. You might find yourself a little bit more emotional. And feel vibrational energies just all around you, like your entire body vibrating. If you are resonating with this, like, share, comment, subscribe. First, I want to give a shout out to all of my new subscribers and those who have been following me on my journey thus far. I want to give a shout out to all of my clients as well. I'm seeing your text messages. I'm getting your emails about the progress in your twin flame connection within regards to your divine masculine. So I'm so proud of you guys. Again, for those of you who haven't booked the twin flame healing session, head over to my website, www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com. Read the detailed information. Email me if you have questions. But this session really helps the divine feminine and divine masculine really be able to open up and to communicate with each other. And that's something that the divine feminine has always wanted from the divine masculine, just to know, what's going on, what's in your heart. We know at a soul level, but we're not getting that communication on the 3D level. And so this session really helps open up the lines of communication, opens up the divine masculine into acknowledging their spiritual gifts, their journey, etc. So for those of you who would like to donate to the channel, you can. If you can't donate to the channel, subscribing to the channel is the same form as an energy exchange donation. Sometimes these readings can be really heavy on our energy when we do these for you guys. If you subscribe or follow me on Chrissy the Crystal Indigo at Instagram, as well as the energy exchange donation, head over to the Etsy shop, Chrissy Crystal Indigo, and there you will find the Air of Abundance crystal pack, the full moon manifestation pack. These crystals really help bring abundance into your fruition. And again, I'll give you guys a tip. Keep aventurine in your purse or wallet, and you will see a difference as the flow of your abundance, your income will change. All right. So crystals are very important. You guys hear me talk about that a lot, being that I am also a crystal indigo. I work with crystals very well and the energies, etc. And so with that being said, let's dive right into the reading. If you guys would like to book me for a reading, that information is below in the description box. Now, right now, the energies are very heavy for the divine masculine. For some of you who are on my wavelength, you'll know. If you're on a different wavelength, you will know. So for some of the divine masculines in the collective, they are starting to really withdraw, really go within, really wanting that alone time, really not wanting to be, communicating that much, just need their space. Not really being open. You're seeing up and down different emotions with them. And it's because they're going through these shifts. Especially, I noticed as soon as that lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse energy hit, my divine masculine start to shift. And so for those of you who have divine masculines who are not all the way awakened, really not understanding what's happening to them, this is how they deal with it. They can't really quite put a finger on why they're feeling the way they're feeling. But they're just pushing everything and everyone away from them at that time. And for the divine feminine, the best thing you can do is really just allow your divine masculine that time, that space to be in their own thoughts, to be in their own energy. With that being said, again, it's so important to hold space, but don't wait on your divine masculine. I say this because it's so important, because when you're in that energy of doing you, doing your life path, purpose, work, mission, and really in a high vibration of love and light, you notice your divine masculine starts to look for you. Your divine masculine starts to come forward. Your divine masculine wants to know, hey, how have you been? What's going on? Etc., etc. Your divine masculine feeds off of your energy, right? If you're vibrating high, they feed off of that. If you're vibrating low, they feed off of that. If you are feeling neglected by your divine masculine, and you are constantly, saying, I want to see you, where are you, all of that type of energy, your divine masculine mirrors back to you that fear of abandonment, that fear of rejection. So again, really shift your energy. And I'm only communicating this to you because I'm going through that right now. And, I rarely share, bits and pieces of my, reality, but I have to do that sometimes in order to help you guys understand. So the first card we have out is the Five of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And so with the Five of Wands, we have, these individuals all sitting here, on common accord, common ground, really on the same page. There's no fighting. There's no, manipulative energy anywhere in this card. Everyone's just really at peace, really, with their community. And I feel like this is what we need to do. We really need to connect with our community at this time when we're not seeing eye to eye with our divine counterpart, when they're not understanding, even we as divine feminines, as we're raising our vibration and getting pulled closer to the new age of Aquarius, we need to be more in the company of those who are in our tribe, right? So again, I recommend that all of you introduce yourself to each other in the comments sections. Find out what, where are you guys tuning in from, and so that way you guys can connect with your other, soul tribe members, and that way you guys can embark on your life path and purpose mission and support each other. But this is the energy. They're calling us to really surround ourselves with like-minded individuals such as star seeds, light workers, etc., and that are of our community. The next card out, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So again, this Queen of Pentacles isn't like any other spread, right? This pentacle isn't like any other spread. And so here, the divine feminine is stepping into their power. Some divine masculines are stepping into their power, hence being dressed in all red, and the green around the back, like the healing support from divine source, spirit, God, right? But here it's like you are really embarking on this beautiful journey that's going to bring so much abundance. When you do your life path and purpose mission, I cannot stress this enough, you will definitely see things fall in line quickly. You won't have to struggle. It won't have to be forced. It comes naturally. The same way my channel started, the same way, me delivering you guys products started. It comes naturally because it's what's supposed to be done. All right. The next card out, we have the Six of Cups. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but this also talks about past life connections. So again, December, January is going to be really huge for reunions within twin flame connections. I've already received emails, text messages about those who are so close to union or have gotten engaged. This is beautiful. So it is happening out there, guys. You really have to keep the faith and focus on your life path and purpose mission. And here it talks about, these two individuals getting the okay, to finish their union, to become as one. And so in many past lives with each other, you've done this. You've been around the block or two. So for example, in my connection, in my past life, I was a teacher to my divine counterpart. In another past life, I saw us standing at a fountain with dolphins in Atlantis. And so as you get stronger with your spiritual gifts, you will start to see those past life memories show up. And so it's very important you take note, write things down. Okay. The overall energy, we have the Nine of Cups. So this talks about endings. So if you were the one in the connection who were always giving, who were always making forth the effort, who were always doing and doing and doing, the roles are changing. Now your divine counterpart will be on bended knee for you, be supportive for you, help you, guide you, because they know that they haven't been giving you the best of who they are, right? So we're going to dive into the energies that wanted to show themselves. Let me show you something after that Nine of Cups, though. We have the Two of Cups, right? So it's only clarifying we have choices to make. A lot of us are really, on our life path and purpose mission. And we're at that point right now. We have to make that choice. Are we choosing our twin flame? Are we choosing a soulmate? What are we going to do? Right? But in this spread here, this is supported by spirit, divine source, God. And even myself, I pray, I communicate to spirit when myself and my divine counterpart are at our lowest point, because I get to that point where it's like, even though I'm spiritual, I cannot help my divine masculine the way my divine masculine needs to be helped. So it's different. So for example, you notice in your connections, as you are the divine feminine, you're trying to do the work, trying to do the work, trying to do the work, and it's not working. But then here you book a twin flame session with me and boom, right? Something that you've been trying to do for months, for years, it's just like that. So sometimes in the connection, it's not meant for you to heal all the way your divine counterpart. You can send them love, you can send them light, you can work on their chakras and do it that way. But when it comes to the tough stuff, I feel, and from experience, what I'm seeing within my connection, that someone else has to step in and work with your divine counterpart. It's like a conflict of interest, if it makes sense. So here you see these unions happening and you see how they hold each other close because, you know, it looks like I almost lost you. I almost lost you, right? And that's what it's going to take for your divine counterpart to really wake up and really smell the roses. Like, look, you know, where is my divine feminine? Like, wait a minute, I'm not being checked on. I'm not being supported. I'm not being asked if I ate today. What is happening? Where is my divine feminine? They feel when you're falling away from them. They feel when you aren't connected, right? Under that, telling a story here, someone's story, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, completion. This connection for some of you guys, I always say power couple energy. So this is going to bring a lot of abundance. This is going to bring things, you know, into your life that's going to last a lifetime for many generations to come within you. Whatever you're laying the ground, the groundwork for now, the foundation for now, is going to last lineages after lineage after lineage. All right. The next card that's under there, you see the story here, right? You have the 8 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and you have this divine counterpart showing up, soulmate showing up, cutting you away from the bondage, really allowing you to see that I can be the person that you need me to be, that God, Spirit, Source, Divine has had in me all along, right? And so this is beautiful. If this is your story, let me know in the comment sections. Let's dive into the energy that wanted to show itself. First card out, we have the Empress. And so again, for the divine feminine, that Empress energy, that is what you need to be in. You need to know that you are enough, that you are beautiful, that you are loved, and that love comes from you before it comes from anyone else. You're enlightened, you heal, you help, you support. But at the end of the day, you do not you know, carry individuals. You allow them to see the light, you show them the light, and they have to have the strength to move forward, right? The next card is the Page of Pentacles. Again, right now for the divine feminines and divine masculines, Spirit, God, Source, Divine is reminding us it's so important to give at this time rather than take, right? And so for the divine feminines, they have always notice that they were the ones giving into the connection. And now, again, those roles are reversing. Your divine counterpart is seeing the error of their ways and they're changing their heart. Some of them are struggling to do it, though. The next card out, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So this talks about partnership, businesses. This is a third-party energy when it's in the after tarot. This talks about you seeing the fruits of your labor coming into fruition. This is you being a business owner. So a lot of you guys with your life path and purpose, this is what's going to catapult you into opening your own business, all right? The next card out, we have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant out, 5 talks about changes. Your divine counterpart is reading, getting information, getting, you know, the light codes and downloads from Spirit, Source, Divine. Definitely feeling the changes and the shifts within the universe, and you are as well. And so this is so important. And, you know, there's these tablets. I know Conscious Evolution talked about it. I want you guys to look up the tablets. It's from Egypt. I'll link it in the description box below if I can remember it. But these tablets are very important, and especially for those of you who are on your light worker star seed mission. All right. The next card out, we have 2 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. With 2, it talks about choices. So again, this is what's happening and you guys don't know. This card has come out 3 times as I've done 3 different readings, right? And so with this here, you're the pure innocent one. Like, you're really divine feminine, and you have these 2 individuals really fighting over your heart. This is either now or the near future, and you have to make a choice. But you're not seeing this now because, you know, we're so caught up into what we want, what we, you know, our ego, we got to have it now. But Spirit is saying what you're not seeing is this is what's unfolding for you. So in the near future, you may be up against, you know, two people where you're like, I have to decide, I have to make a choice. First, you go from not having any options at all to struggling with your divine counterpart to having to choose. And that's going to be a little bit tough for you. The next card out, we have the King of Pentacles. So for the divine, you know, masculine, this is the energy, you know, they're focused on, like, I want to really be the ruler of my pentacles, of my abundance. I want to feel that I can offer so much without thinking about where it's coming from, right? And so for some of you, your divine counterpart feel they don't have enough to give you. The next energy out is the Death card. So a lot of the divine masculines that are tuned onto this wave that we're communicating about, they are going through the death and rebirth process. So that's why they're shut off. That's why they want to be left alone. That's why they just don't want to be bothered right now, because they're not understanding these energies. They're not understanding this ascension process and what they're going through. Next card out is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, we have so many pentacles here. This talks about abundance. This talks about someone being sure, confident, wanting to make an offer, right? Look how confident he sits there and hands out that pentacle, right? I'm confident that I can support you, that I can take care of you, that I can be all that you need financially, right? Next energy out is the Seven of Wands. And so here we have competition. We have, you know, individuals not seeing eye to eye. And this is that energy where you and your divine counterpart either are going through one of your moments where it's like pre-separation, or your divine counterpart is dealing with competition at work, and it's just a lot of stress, right? Next card out, we have the Six of Pentacles. And so this talks about, again, equal reciprocity. The scales are balanced, giving to others, right? This is so important. Next card out, we have 10. You see the 10 symbol? Completion, the world. However your life is supposed to turn out, right? It's going to turn out exactly the way it's supposed to, regardless of, you know, what route you take, what changes your mind. You'll end up exactly where you were supposed to be. So just have faith and trust in spirit. A lot of you guys connect with the seraphim angel frequency. A lot of you guys also have had past life with your divine counterpart in Egypt, okay? And so here we have the Three of Cups. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Threes for me talks about ascended masters, but this talks about abundance, power, purity, confidence. Like, there's so many celebrations happening. You know, you're opening your business, moving into a new home. Like, there's so many things happening because you decided to answer your call. And the last energy is the Fool. So again, this is my awakening card. Like, you have, you know, your divine counterpart out on this journey. You don't just get one awakening, you get several awakenings as you go through life. And so with that being said, just make sure that, you know, you're open to communicate. You're open to ask questions as you go through this journey, because the one thing that's fearful is just not knowing what's next. And so Spirit is asking you to leap, and they will catch you. All right. So we're going to dive into the Twin Flame Mystic Moon Oracle spread. First card out for divine masculine is vibration. So remember what I was communicating about earlier, like with this full moon in Gemini, with the partial moon eclipse, all yesterday and the day before yesterday, I just kept feeling this vibrating sensation through my entire body. And I was like, okay, great. I'm getting hit with something, right? And so when that happened, notice that sometimes you'll also be given new gifts, and they'll start to, to reveal themselves. And it's so important to observe, understand. And when you're going through these shifts, and when you're going through these ascension symptoms, just make sure that you take the time out for yourself to nurture yourself. All right. The next card out, we have metamorphosis. And so divine masculines are going through a huge metamorphosis change, And so some of them are surrendering, some of them are fighting to surrender. And what Spirit is trying to do is really open them up to see what's to come for them, like how amazing their life will change. And so they're going through these different changes, and they're not even understanding it. The next card, this has come out twice as well. Ascension. Your divine counterpart is going through ascension. Divine masculines are going through an ascension process at this time. And so right now, more than anything or any time, you need to communicate to your divine masculine on the 5D. Communicate, talk to them. I know today with the energies the way they've been, a lot of the divine feminines who are on my wave have definitely been in the thought of like, you know what, I do not want to deal with this. I do not want to keep going through this same cycle over and over and over again. One day you're up, one day you're down, and it's starting to take a toll on the divine feminine. And divine feminine is doing his or her part, reaching out to source, spirit, God for support, for help. But if the divine masculine refuses to open up, refuses to communicate, refuses to allow the divine feminine to know what is happening with them within so the divine feminine can assist, it's very hard to get through to the divine masculine. But they are ascending. The next card out is stuck. And they're trying to figure out, why am I feeling like this? Why do I feel like I don't have all my ducks in a row? Why do I feel like I can't move from this connection, right? All right, so for the divine feminine, first card out, we have mask. So when this card came out, immediately the words came to my mind where it said something like, divine feminine is not so much that you're wearing a mask, it's the fact that now you're just not willing to reveal everything. Like, you've already communicated to your divine masculine how you felt, you know, what this connection is, you know, try to be their support system. And now you're seeing it's being too much for you. And so instead of revealing everything, instead of sharing your emotions, instead of being open, you're putting on a mask and you're hiding it away from the divine masculine, because you're coming to the realization, the more you're open, the more you're expressing unconditional love for your divine masculine, the more they get into that low vibrational energy and pull back. And so divine feminine is doing this as, you know, a protective method at the moment. The next card out is guide. So divine feminine is calling on spirit, source, divine God, angels, ascended masters to help and support in this connection. Divine feminine knows where he or she is headed, what's, you know, their life path and purpose mission for the most part. But divine masculine still has these walls, still has these blockages up to where it's bringing you know, confusion and low vibrational energy into the connection. And so divine feminine is definitely reaching up to the higher realms for their support, because at this point, divine feminine is like, I don't know what else to do to help my divine masculine. Next card out is fall. So we're in fall season right now. There's that 11 symbol. So fall is going to be very significant for the collective that's tuned in. You know, there's going to be unions, there's going to be breakthroughs, there's going to be communication had. Fall's going to be very significant. How does this resonate with you? What I talked about earlier, tribe. So again, it's more important for the divine feminine to connect with his or her tribe right now. Again, right where you're from in the comment sections, connect with each other. You really are going to need your support at this time from each other, right? And only communicate if you can with your divine counterpart on the 5D, because on the 3D, they're going through so many different changes, right? And again, there are unions happening. So when that happens for you, put it in the comment section or send me an email and I'll repost your testimonial, okay? So the overall energy is release. This is also one of the cards that wanted to show itself. But what do we need to release? For the divine feminine, what do you need to release? Is it fear that if you are strong enough and you really hold space for your divine counterpart and really focus on yourself, are you afraid that you're going to leave your divine masculine behind or they're going to forget about you? And divine masculine, what do you need to release? Are you fearful that if your divine feminine sees you as you really are, you will lose your divine feminine? We have to talk about what's honest and what's real here, right? And we also have to do, you know, what's right for the best interest of our hearts. When you're very high vibrational, when you're very spiritual, when you're very sensitive, you have to really put your needs before anyone else's, or you will definitely go through it. All right. So the energy that wanted to show itself, sorry guys, we have winter. Okay. Winter. So there's something happening within the collective. In winter, we have destruction. So I feel like this is definitely resonating with the divine masculine when it comes to where they are in their journey and what's happening with the connection with the divine feminine. The next card out, we have dark night of the soul. So a lot of the divine masculines, there may be a few that's not going through this right now, but your divine masculine is definitely going through a dark night in the soul. And I feel like my divine masculine is as well. But again, if they're not willing to communicate, not really ready to seek your help, they know you have the gift to heal. They know you can tell them what's wrong or how to maneuver through these energies, but they're fearful because they don't even want to face the fact that they have these gifts anyway. Next card out is cycles. And so with this full moon, there's going to be some realization in regards to your cycles, in regards to what's happening within your connection. But again, as we get to January 21, you will see a lot of these cycles have completely ended and shifted. All right. So we're going to dive into the messages. Let me know how this is resonating for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you need any products, crystals, check out the websites. All right. So first message. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. All right. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you are considering. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Until they fully ascend and really understand what is happening within this connection, there's always going to be that one-off. Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. You'll understand what you need to do, and your divine counterpart will understand what it feels like to not have your energy. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Don't be so serious within the connection. Find time to chill out, watch movies, hang, however, it resonates for you. But bring laughter into the situation. Bring love and light into the situation. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. So it's more important right now to ground and shield your energy. Really allow yourself to go within. Ask the questions to spirit. Do automatic writing, if you have the gift to do so, to do that. And this will help bring so much clarity to you about your connection. All right. In the Moonology spread. So let's get this for you guys. First card out for divine masculine. Nothing will come of this situation. Board of, course, moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So this situation is still being worked out. So there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to really get anxiety about. Nothing will come of this situation because it's still ongoing. We're still working through our cycles. We're still healing. We're still understanding what our life path and purpose mission are for some of us. And again, with that full moon there's going to be some really aha moments coming to you, whether in meditation or if you just get it from spirit as you're, on your day-to-day task. Okay. The next card out is step out of your comfort zone, North Node. And so spirit is asking divine masculine to step out of your comfort zone. Really allow yourself to be open. Really allow yourself to surrender. Okay. For divine feminine, we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So with this full moon and with the changes that are happening, there will be new romantic cycles. The scales will be balanced. All right. Your divine counterpart will really want to right their wrongs. They know that they have been very shitty, excuse my French, to the divine feminines. They have put the divine feminine through the ringer. But all of that is starting to cycle out. The next energy, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So have faith in your dreams. You know what I always tell you guys? Write it down. Whatever it is that you want to bring to fruition, write it down. Put it in the moonlight, put your crystals on it, and forget about it. Right? Say what you want to see. The universe can't respond to undecide, if you're indecisive. The next card out for Divine Feminine, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So whatever that's no longer serving you, or if there's negative, energy around your connection, release it. Release, let go. Focus on your light. The next card out is be bold and make the first move, Cardinal Moon. So whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is that your gut is niggling you to do, your intuition, be bold, make the first move and be confident. Don't be scared. Straight, look it in the eyes and do it. All right. The overall energy, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Again, there goes that equal reciprocity, equal balance, give and take. All right. So we're going to dive into the Lightworker Oracle. I will also start the astrology sign videos right after this. So start tuning in for your sign. I'm going to begin with Sagittarius, since Sagittarius is birthday month. Happy birthday, Saggies. All right. So for Divine Masculine, the card out for you is Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. And so Spirit is really guiding Divine Masculine to break those chains, right? Things that they've gone through within their family lineage, what happened to them as a child, what happened to them in life in general. They're breaking the chain. This has come out a couple of times as well. We're healing our ancestral patterns. What happened to our mothers and our fathers. We are the generational chain breakers. So step up, lead, and do what you're called to do. And you're definitely getting the support from your ancestors at this time. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So again, with your Divine Masculine, they are being supported a lot when it comes to their ancestors, spirit guides, and helping spirits, okay? For Divine Feminine, the Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetime. So Divine Feminine has come to the reality that, this is who I am. This is what has been in my genetic makeup. This is, a beautiful experience. Divine Feminine is realizing how magical he or she is. And this is so important. And when you meditate, remember to bring the white light down. You get so much information that way. I teach you guys, there's a video on my channel that's called Raise Your Vibe. It's a class. And at the end, I do a healing session and I show you how to do this. All right. So that's very important. The overall energy in Rama, where are you being called to journey to? What is your life path and purpose mission? Where are you being called to journey to? And I talk to you guys about this on the channel a lot when it comes to your past life regression readings, when it comes to your Akashic record sessions. It's so important to know who you were in a past life, what karma you're working through. Why are you connected to this individual? Why do you have certain birthmarks or anxieties about certain things? When I have these sessions, sometimes I'm brought to tears with what I've seen, and you can check the testimonials. My clients will vouch for that. It's so important to get this work done, and to it helps with your life path and purpose mission. So say, for example, if I didn't get my past life regression done or my Akashic records, I wouldn't have any clue of why I have the gifts that I have, or why I know how to do certain things, or why my divine counterpart and I are connected and what we're called to do. So that's very important. All right. And I have those services available on my website. You can check those out, or I can recommend someone to do it for you, however you would like. But this is the reading for the collective Divine Feminines. Again, if you are struggling with your divine counterpart and you want to see, the energy light within your connection, you want to see them start opening up, you want to see them start to communicate, check out my website, www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com. Everything is there for you guys, even with the herbs for your spiritual gifts, how to aid them, how to support them, how to keep you protected. This is so important for all of you who brought products, for all of you who booked readings and sessions this week so far. I'm saying thank you, love and light. You are my soul tribe, and I'm wishing you guys a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Love and light.